Hey everybody, we're officially live, and hey, thanks so much for the follow, Fragilitus. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong. Um, I'm not really sure, and I don't mean to make any kind of accusations, but I have been followed left and right by bots who have been getting banned. So, I'm just throwing that out there just in case. Thank you very much. Just assuming you are a real person. Um, Sorry that took so long, you guys. I had to finish my Duolingo lesson. I'm learning Chinese, and I'm on my 100-day streak. Woohoo! So that is today, 100 days. Wow. On my birthday too. So yes, that is today. For at least 2 hours. I have 2 hours before it's not my birthday. So yeah, this is the current progress that we have on this painting. Actually, before I flick out the lights, I want to show you one more thing. I finally finished making my new business cards. I had been putting it off for quite some time now, but I'm really stoked about it. I got a new printer. I'm not really sure how I feel about the quality of the printer. So I'm hoping that I can actually get it to print as if it's printing on glossy paper, on larger. It's got problems, but I digress. Anyways, I did actually make these new business cards. Here's the front, which is fun. It says it has my little logo on it, has my little character, my little sunla, and all my little links and everything like that. So that's so much fun. So, and then on the back, of course, I have my little QR code. Feel free to scan that if you want to. This QR code just takes you straight to my website that I'm currently building up. It's still in progress. It's not finished yet, but I'm really happy to have made the progress that I have made thus far. Still working on it though. It's definitely a work in progress, no doubt. So yeah, we are pretty close to done with this painting. What we do have left is in the night scene. So I'll go ahead and flick on our black lights. I'll turn off this light, and we're still going to have a like a light in the back that you'll be able to see from. So it's gonna be kind of half lit, so you can see a little bit of both. Yeah, so you should be able to still kind of see. All right, I'm gonna turn the brightness on this down really far so that it doesn't interfere. All right, and now, so now you can kind of see like the backlighting plus the black lighting. So it's a little half lit. And here is our full night scene black light scene. So we haven't finished this yet, but we've made a lot of progress on it so far, which is very cool. I'm super stoked about it. So I was kind of thinking, the more I look at this, the more I kind of want to lighten this up and kind of differentiate it or separate it from everything in the background. So I might have to get out my detailing brushes. I'm just really happy to be this far into the painting because that does mean that we at least get to start on a new project soon. I also have a poll active. I did put it in my announcements, and I put it in the announcement reel over to the side with my little sunlight. She's kind of talking about it. But I'm accepting poll responses. If you go to bit.ly/sunla, capital S-U-N, capital S, lowercase UNLA, capital U, lowercase PDATE, so Sunla update, capital Sunla, capital update. Um, yeah, so that will get you to my poll. And my poll question is basically just like, what do you think of me potentially working on multiple projects at a time and rotating them? Like, what if instead of just one at a time, going from start to finish, what if instead of doing that, every few sessions I rotate to another project and do like a few sessions of that, or maybe one session and go back and work on one, definitely favor one, I think. I think I would favor one for a while and then rotate it, and then the next one would be like lower on the priority list. So there would be ones with higher priority and lower priority. I'm trying to look for a nice fine detailing brush, but it's so hard to see after I've turned the lights out, so I might just turn this light back on, you guys, don't mind me, so that I can actually see my little detailing brushes. Okay, I think I found one that I want to use. Okay, cool. Let's just flip this off again. Yeah. Yeah, I've been followed by a lot of bots lately, and you know what? I have been hearing tons and tons about the bots that are... Now, I don't mean to fearmonger, but there are bots that are like, right now, there's this huge thing where like these bots are basically able to like detect the IP address of visitors of their page and visitors of their streams. And these bots basically are just stream accounts that are collecting IP address and displaying the IP addresses of the current viewers on the screens. To my understanding, now I could be wrong about this, I haven't really been visiting these bot accounts, but I've been hearing a lot about it on Reddit. So I'm actually really thankful that I joined Reddit and actually started like checking stuff out, because it looks like a lot of people know what they're talking about on Reddit. So, but yeah, I mean, you might find more information there if you're interested to know a little bit more about it. If you don't already know about that kind of stuff going on, I totally advise you to go see, because yeah, bots be acting crazy. So don't mind me if I'm a little bit suspicious of followers for the next few days or until it gets sorted out, because there is an upsurge in bots. An upsurge. Yeah, don't mind me though. Don't mind me. Alrighty. So we're just continuing to work on this night scene. Tonight, it's glowing, man. It's really a lot more glowy than it was when it started out. It's looking... So with the last session, I should probably talk about it. The last session, I added like some rippling effects and stuff. Like, you know, just like water ripples, pretty much. So I'm probably gonna lighten some of the spots where they connect up. I'm just gonna lighten them. Okay, very cool. Very nice. Alrighty then. So that should do it for that. thing I wanted to do was I kind of wanted to brighten some of this up. Kind of like add some areas where it's just kind of creeping up on the neck there. And possibly lighten this up here. Yeah. Seems like that's doing well. Hey, it's Space Daddy Gangsta. Welcome. How are you doing this evening? How is it going? The Squirtle Squad. I had to look at that one closer. Nice. Adorbs. Well, I hope you're having a really awesome week. It's Tuesday. It feels like it should be later in the week. I don't know why. I'm good. How are you, friend? I'm doing good. Thank you. This is my birthday stream. And so it's gonna be over here, at least it's gonna be my birthday for like less than 2 more hours. So we're wrapping things up on a good note. It's been a good chill day. Nothing crazy going on. Just a nice, relaxing, pretty much sort of day. Yeah. Having an enjoyable day though, definitely. And also, oh my gosh, since I upgraded my PC's RAM, holy crap. It has done me so much good. Oh my gosh, my computer needed that boost. I have a chatbot running. I just bet you. Alright, we should try that hand cam out. Oh hey! Confetti! Woohoo! Well, thank you! Yeah, it's my birthday right now. Thank you! Oh, those totodiles are adorable. I love it. Yes. What do you think of the confetti thing? I can't hear it from over here, but it should be pretty loud on your end. Little Kirby fanfare. I had to do Kirby. My daughter's been loving Kirby lately. She has had an interest in Kirby Superstar. Now please tell me you're a fan of Kirby Superstar, because oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so proud of my daughter for liking cool things. It was loud, yes. Hopefully you didn't have like earbuds in and like you just like ruptured your eardrums or something, because that would make me feel pretty bad. I tested it out in video, but I tested it out on speakers. I didn't test it. Oh hey! Space Daddy Gangsta, thank you for the bits! You're so sweet! Birthday biddies, you're the sweetest! Oh my gosh! Thank you! Thank you so much, friend! Oh man! Well, I can appreciate that you enjoy the Kirby games. I have a lot of appreciation for that. You must know. I'm so proud of my daughter for also liking Kirby games. She had an interest in Kirby Superstar. She's so funny. She was like looking for Kirby stuff and she came across Kirby Superstar. And I was like, and she looks at me and she's like, Kirby Superstar? Like she was asking to play it and I'm like, yes, we can play it. And I put it on the TV. I put it on the Switch. And I got her to start playing it a bit, but of course she was kind of getting her butt whooped, and she felt kind of bad about it, so she kind of forced me to take over, and now I guess I'm playing through the whole game again just for my daughter's enjoyment, because she she's making me do it, man. She's just like telling me to, she said, mama controller, like mama play Kirby Superstar. I'm like, all right, baby girl, whatever you say. Oh, it's adorable. She's so sweet. She's so funny. Yeah, the fact that she's all into Kirby Superstar now is it's so cute. She was playing Kirby Star Allies for a while, and then she got her butt whooped in that too, and she's making me play it for her again as well. But that was for a little bit, and now she's on Kirby Superstar, so that's cool. That's cool. Oh, hey, interesting. So if my bot does a command, my bot doesn't respond to the command with the other... interesting. Gotta have her play Crystal Shards for the N64. I have that. I don't actually have... I don't think I even have the N64 anymore. Like, I don't have it personally. I didn't get to take that from my childhood. In fact, I'm pretty sure we lost it in the burned down home. But, oh, it'd be so cool if I could get her to play that. Let me think. Where else do I have that? I have that on the Wii as well. So if I wanted to, I could hook up the Wii or the Wii U. And we could play it on there, technically. That would be cool. I should get that set up. Yeah. Now I must know. I have to know if Amethyst Mystery. Hi, Bean Smoke. Oh, hello. Welcome and hello. It is good to see you. I'm so excited to be on. It's my birthday stream. My N64 I had since childhood what? It just died last week? No way. Aw, that sucks. I'm so sorry. That sucks really bad. My friend, my old friend Ricky, he had all of his like childhood consoles that were kind of like old from high school. Like in high school, he got them, like they were stolen. Somebody broke into his house and stole all of his consoles. He was so distraught. Holy crap. But man, that sucks. Yeah, I do have the Super Nintendo though. I did find that, and I took it out of the home before it burned down, and I just kept it. It was in like my own separate storage, so that never got lost. That I actually have access to, and I have it, and it still works. It still works. And guess what game is in it? Tetris Attack. My old Tetris Attack, the first game that I ever played, ever, is still in there. And boy, I love that game. I go back to the originals once in a while. Now the original controllers, I did have to throw out because the home that I grew up in, we had a bunch of dogs, and we had one particular dog who is very gross, and he likes to pee on everything. Everything ever. Especially the controllers. So it was all gunked up with nasty dog pee on the inside, and I took it apart and it was disgusting, and so I was just like, there is no saving it. Like the whole thing was gunked up. It was so gross. I threw the whole thing away, but the original controllers, they cost so much, and you can't really find them these days. But I did get some knockoffs that are okay. They don't feel great. They don't feel perfect, but they're okay. At least they do the job. I mean, it is pretty. Creative Devil, hello. Yay, being Smoko, thank you. I appreciate you. That thing was a trooper. Just jumping on before heading to bed. Well, thank you. Thanks for stopping by and changing the theme and saying happy birthday. I appreciate you. You rock my socks, Bink Smoko. I hope you have a super good rest of your night, since you're probably heading to bed now. Or pretty close to right about now. It is getting pretty late. It's that time where I stream like a night owl crazy person. Because that's how I do. I am that crazy night owl. And I don't really have too much of a choice now. I mean, there's no way I'm streaming with my daughter awake. So, but I'm glad that you stopped by and that you're able to say hi once in a while. It's awesome, super awesome. And we had a good weekend too. Just wanted to say that was a really fun time seeing you. That was a really fun time seeing you and Brother Prospero. Like, I had a really good time with you guys. Still thinking about that family, the family tree, family history thing that you came across, man. I'm just still kind of blown away. Like, I didn't know that I had a whole lot of Swedish in my blood. I couldn't believe that you found that. It's pretty weird. Yeah, apparently I have a lot of Swedish family history, and I didn't know that. I had zero idea, like zero. But Bing Smoko knows all, man. What are you gonna do when somebody looks into your family history more than you do? Crazy stuff. It was a blast. Birthday party. So how you doing, Creative Devil? How you doing this evening? Guys, I gotta say, I'm so hyped up. My computer is so much faster now. Who wants to see if the hand cam works the way that it's supposed to? Let's find out. I am so excited to find out. All right, I do need my phone for that. Wherever could my phone be? I legitimately don't know where my phone is, and I can't see in the dark. I see it! Never mind. I see it. I'm okay. How about you? How's your big day been? Well, thank you. I appreciate you. It's been pretty okay. I mean, I gotta say that, like, on the birthday, we don't really, like, do a ton. We don't, like, do a ton. I pretty much it was just another day in the household, but that's okay. It was really fun anyways. Over the weekend, I got to hang out with my brother. I got to hang out with his girlfriend, Bing Smoko, over here, and yeah, we had a good time. We had Thigh Stop, get this, Wingstop has a business also called Thigh Stop, which is literally just Wingstop rebranded with chicken thighs that are breaded. They have a ton of flavors. They're all the same. It's just like Wingstop, but cheaper and more bang for your buck. I mean, if you don't mind getting thighs instead of wings. And it's really good. We got that, and they went to Pie Snob and brought us cheesecake. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got me birthday cakes. It was so sweet. That was so sweet of them. Yeah, because we didn't really have anything planned, and let's see if this works, you guys. So I'm starting up the hand cam right now. I have no idea if it's going to connect or if the MAC address has cycles. If the MAC address is cycled, it's not going to pick it up. Right now it looks like it's not going to pick it up. I think that the MAC address has actually cycled, so I can change that though, don't worry. Alright, so here's what we do. If I head on over to here, and I go to my hand cam, we're gonna go properties, and we're going to change this to, it's one number off. We gotta change it to 6. Okay. Should be alright now. It should go pretty soon here. Right? Here we go. Connected, yes. Alright, sorry guys. Wow, you guys look. It's like so fast now. Oh, but I do notice something. I think that a color filter is on over top the camera on the amethyst thing. I'm not sure, but I kind of like it this way. It's like kind of color shifted and changed a little bit. Whatever, man, it's all good. The RAM upgrade has done a lot of good for us. Brother Prospero! Alright, so let's see. I'm okay, how about you? How's your big day, man? Thank you. Hey, what's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is... I like Altaria, I like Aggron, I like Dragonite, and those are probably my favorites. Those are probably my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. So what about you? Thank you for the birthday wishes, brother. Thank you. I hope you're having a super good night and a super good time. Look at how fast everything is, you guys. Remember how I was lagging out before? How, like, nothing was really keeping up? Well, it is working. Like, it's straight up working. Thanks to the RAM upgrade. I can't believe it's done this much for us. So, like, I can actually, like, use the phone and stuff for a different view, but I kind of feel like I have to zoom out a little bit so that I don't obstruct this view. This is a little bit difficult to get the hang of. It's going to take me a sec. It's going to take me a few tries, but I think I got this. Wow. I'm so impressed with the RAM upgrade. I knew it would do some good for us. Now I did get a blue screen, which scared the heck out of me last night. I thought that it might have had something to do with the RAM upgrade. Turns out that my blue screen was probably more of a self-inflicted sort of thing that has nothing to do with my RAM. And the reason that I think that is because the reason for the blue screen, the log dump file, basically said something about permissions. And like basically my desktop, I rearranged everything and I reorganized everything to make it look really nice and clean. But when my computer blue screened, it restarted and everything was jumbled up. Well, it turns out that those things are related because apparently my account didn't have access to like full access to the desktop, which makes no sense at all. Really weird. But I thought that maybe it had something to do with like deleting desktop INI and like restarting the computer, or like deleting desktop INI and just letting it go or something. I can't remember what I did, but I was just kind of careless. I was just like, you know, organizing everything. I'm like, desktop INI, it'll just come back, you know, it'll just regenerate, so who cares? And then I deleted it, and so, you know, everything's running just fine. Like, maybe like an hour later or something, it blue screens, and I was just like, why? Yeah, so it seemed like that was the reason. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. Creative Devil, you are amazing. I'm so glad the 16 gigs is making that much of a difference. The difference is massive. for all of the stuff that I'm running simultaneously, all these large programs, it tends to hang up because I'm running tons of things at once. I've got OBS running, which is eating up a lot of RAM. Now I've got like 2 cams coming through, so it's like got two different cameras are like trying to like my PC is trying to pick that up, and then also I've got Windows Media Player running for my music. I have, what else do I have going on over here? Man, my OBS is complex as heck right now because of all of the things that I've added. I have a lot of different scenes, but not just that, I also have the WebSocket plugin so that I can get all the rewards to work. I've got all of these different moving parts. I've got the scrolling text, I've got the animated backgrounds, I've got all of the overlays and things like that I have going on. I tried to make it fancy, but man, my computer just couldn't keep up for the longest time. Alright, so for some of these more complex things, for like the background, I might want to turn off hand cam for a little bit, but this was fun. I'm really glad to see it working. Like, oh my gosh, it's so awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with the RAM upgrade. It's been doing wonders. So amazing. Alright. I'm gonna send you a birthday track and I'll message you tomorrow for info. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. You what? Oh my goodness. You don't have to do all that, Space Daddy Gangsta. Oh my gosh. You're so sweet. Space Daddy, what's your favorite Pokemon? Please tell me. You can't back out of this now. You can't. You can't back out of this. Hype! Ramirez, hello! Oh my goodness! Familiar face, hello! Good to see you. I hope you've been super well. Ramirez, I'm going to go ahead and show you my current progress. I'm sure you already saw, like on Twitter or something. But here's our day scene. Day scene has no jellyfish, as you can see. Day scene has 0 jellyfish, just a school of fish. You can see a couple of fish over here and here, and you can see a sea turtle, but that all goes bye-bye in the night scene. I'm going to do the half lit and just show all of you what I've been doing. Alright, so let's do the half lit. We'll turn these back on. So in the background, we'll have our regular light, and here we also have the black lights, so that's half lit. So it looks kind of rainbow on the wing there. And then we'll go back to night. Yes. Yep, just gotta show that, because to get the full effect, just gotta show ya. The full effect is important, you guys. It's like practically 3 paintings in one. Alright. Absolutely love the derpy Bulbasaur. It's so cute. My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. Oh. I have one tattooed on like half my back. Oh, I love the side duck. It makes me happy. That is so awesome. Thank you so much, Ramirez. You rock my socks. Hope everything's been good lately. Hope life's been treating you well. Hope life's been good. Alright, so one thing that I think I was going to do was I was going to work on the corals in the background and add some pretty like wacky textures and things like that. And probably the best way to do that is add the yellow on yellow. It looks like it's kind of dried over. Oh my goodness, I have to peel off the old paint. Blech. Like a sheet. Hold on, I gotta show you the sheet of icky old paint. Here it is, just a glowy mess. There it is, a cap of glowy mess. The painting went from really amazing from a really amazing painting to something I've never saw before and can't stop watching. Oh my gosh. Aw, you don't need to say all that. You're flattering me. My goodness. Well, I appreciate you so much. It means a lot to me. So I was going to also add a little bit of this yellow over here. This was supposed to glow in the dark. I don't know if I want to use like legit glow in the dark on this painting in particular. I might save that feature for Gems of Inspiration, which is something that I have plans for. I have a plan for a particular painting in the future. I'm not sure if it's going to be my next one, but it might be my next one. But I would like to do it at least very soon. Alright, let's check this out. You've inspired me to break out my oils and acrylics. Yay! Yes, that's awesome. Are you going to set up a cam and then live stream it? That would be super cool. Super duper. Oh man, and my chatbot's working, you guys, because my computer actually like runs OBS and the chatbot. Remember how before I couldn't do both at once? Like, it was that lame before. Yeah, well, that was the case. It was legitimately unable to do some basic stuff like that. Like, it makes such a difference. Upgrading the RAM made such a difference. Alright, I'm gonna make this little funky little thing. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make like a weird little, a glowy pattern out of this like little coral over here. So I have this, let me get in over here on this side. I have this fun little coral right here, and it is just kind of like yellow and just kind of like, I don't know, taking up a lot of space over here. It just looks like a weird little thing with a lot of texture on it, so I figure I might as well make it glow with lots of little yellow dots. Make it kind of light up that bioluminescence, just like the rest of the painting. It's so much easier from this side. I don't know why I went over there. I went over to the left side for a sec there, and like I actually legitimately could see less. That was like not even what I was going for. I wanted to be able to see a little bit better, but that wasn't working. Yeah, funky little texture right there. And I might want to layer that a little bit more. I wish we moved the apartment around, so now my art station is away from the computer. Oh no! So they're not even in the same room or anything like that? Or do you have to be connected by wires? Probably. Probably. Man, that sucks. Well, maybe one of these days, though. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you can't forever, just that you can't right now. So hopefully, eventually, that would be really cool if you could. But definitely no rush or anything like that, but if you end up doing that, that would be super cool. I do think that it's a lot more convenient. I will say it's a lot more convenient to live stream digital art because with the traditional art you have to have all of the like physical supplies. So you gotta work at the camera, and then you gotta have like the lighting set up, you gotta have something to hold everything in place. Or, I mean, a lot of people do have like a small tripod and a nice small lighting setup, and have it like face the camera face straight down, and just do hands that way, directed like at a table or something. So I mean, you could do like large scale like this, or you could always like do the kind of more simplistic down view sort of thing, just like on a desk or something. That's usually what I come across on Twitch. Most people are usually doing that. I feel like that setup is a little bit more, it's easier to manage and it's more ideal. It's nice and clean and it looks professional, and it's it's a better, like, it's an easier setup to work with. So yeah, definitely that's a good way to do it. Or like, because otherwise for something like this takes up a lot of space. Like it takes up like half my workshop, which is surprising. I didn't think it would take up this much space, but it does. It does, but it's worth it, dude. Like, at least for me, I get so much enjoyment out of it. Alright, so let's see. I'm almost to 10,000 channel points. I gotta save up until I'm at 100,000. Wow, dude, I better make some big channel point prizes for you to sink that into. Oh, that'll be fun. I should do some really big channel point things that are kind of crazy. I would love to do that, especially since my computer can actually handle stuff now. Like, oh my gosh. I know I can't stop talking about it, but oh my gosh. Alright, complete the other side of the apartment. Oh, okay. It's a small space, but not close enough to be connected by wires. Oh, okay, I get you. Right, I have a tripod, an old DSLR camera, but unsure if I can stream with that camera. The webcam doesn't stretch that far, sadly. Oh, yeah. I mean, that can be kind of difficult. Hey, but guess what? You can actually, do you have a smartphone? Do you have an Android phone? Because I recently learned, and this is how I actually do my hand cam. You can connect it directly to OBS. You can actually connect your phone camera. That's how I'm doing it. It's an application and it's free, it's lightweight, and it does its job. I'll show you what it is. It's called IP webcam. And essentially you get all of these like little, I don't even really mess with anything in here, but you have a lot of settings that you can mess with. But essentially you just scroll down to the bottom to start server, and then you'll be able to see your port and how to connect it into. You can connect it to OBS just with a source. So yeah, and you might have to refresh it once in a while, but it works, man. If you get like a mount that can hold a camera and hold it steady, you can totally live stream with just your phone. Crazy stuff. Yeah, it's great. IP webcam is the name, and you just want to do a. Let me see. You want to start up a hand cam. You want to start up a video source. It's not a like a video input source. It's just like a media source. And then in properties, your input is just going to be like what it tells you to put in. And I could help you with all of that if you want to. And it has to be unchecked as a local file. So you can't have it local, so it's going to actually search for it. But yeah, it's so cool. I could totally help you out with that. It's so awesome. But yeah, I recently found out about that, and that's why I was like, oh my gosh, I can make a hand cam. But now I'm still trying to learn the art of holding the camera, and you know, I'm holding the shop and the paint, the shop towel and the paint in one hand. So I might need to get like a tray for everything, for like my paints and for my palette and everything down here. And then potentially have something hold my phone so I can just pick it up whenever I need. But right now it's a little bit less convenient to pick up. Yeah, so unfortunately it's like a little bit difficult to just like hold and stuff and use, but there are those like little tripod mounts that have the they have like these ones that snap around your phone. I have one. It's so awesome. I don't really use it much, but I'm sure I will eventually. It's it just snaps around your phone and secures it. And then you can mount that to a tripod or a small tripod on a desk. And then you could live stream that way. It's so awesome. Yeah. You don't even have to buy any new hardware. It's great. Yeah, I'm happy to help anytime I know the tips and tricks. I don't know everything, but heck, if I got something, it's worth sharing. You know what I mean? Because when I learn about something that just stokes me, I can't help but share that stuff. I can't help it. Alright, so let me think. This is such a strange little piece here. But yeah, I'm just kind of adding some really weird textures for the background. Now, I'm like not even sure like what I'm doing. I'm just kind of winging it right now. Not all of it is going to align or look exactly identical as the day scene. The day scene is going to look pretty different, which I feel like makes it a little bit more interesting that way. I suppose it's not such a bad thing that it doesn't match up perfectly. Sorry, I keep fading in and out on that audio there. I keep walking over to check to see the thumbnail version of this, and I just want to make sure it looks good and looks okay. Alright, so I think that'll probably be enough of the yellow. I think it's time to start breaking out green. Let's do green. Or no. I still want to use yellow because I actually see something that is supposed to be yellow. We're gonna go ahead and like add a pattern. We're gonna add a pattern along this weird little coral over here. Yeah. You gotta add the weird little patterns over here. Dude, I'm so stoked about the RAM upgrade. Holy crap, it made like a massive difference on my computer. I was able to organize everything the way that I wanted to without having to worry about like how slow slow it is just to move files around. I'm saying like my computer wasn't a slow computer before, but just with all the stuff that I have like running on my computer almost at all times, it's just. And it's old. My computer is old. It's like almost 10 years old. So, you know, that'll happen, I guess. What are you gonna do? Alright, so I think it's time to switch over to the green. Let's start using it. So there's been kind of an upsurge in bots. Bots following accounts, trying to get people to check out their page. This is gonna sound kind of fear-mongery, but for the streamers who are interested to know why the heck they're probably getting so many blank followed you, there are a lot of bots going around that are following people and trying to get them to view their page. And when you view their stream, it displays your IP address publicly. To my understanding, that's what's going on. And there's a lot of those right now, right? It's kind of wild. There are a lot of bot followers going around, and Twitch is working on banning them and everything like that. It's taking time, but it's not perfect. Yeah, it's taking time, unfortunately. But, yeah, that's what's happening. To my understanding, that's what's happening. Now, I don't, know exactly how the overlay works, but, I guess they just have this stream going on that collects basically all the IP addresses of the viewers of the stream and displays them. I had a bunch of follows on OBS, but looking at my Twitch, they're nowhere to be found. Yeah, it's kind of freaky. So if you get followers, just for now, don't check out their page. I normally have a habit of checking their page. It hasn't happened to me yet. I haven't looked at one by mistake. But if I wasn't warned about it, if I didn't see all of the information on Reddit about it already, well, I probably would have accidentally, I feel like I would have accidentally probably looked at somebody's one of those accounts, because it's so weird. It's you'll get the follows, but there's nobody they're not chatting in the chat, and it's okay, well, that does happen. You might assume that maybe people just like to lurk, and they do. Some people do like to just lurk. Nothing wrong with that. But it gets to be kind of odd when there seems to be a lot of those follows, and then when you go to look at them, they're gone. They're gone later, or they're there now, but then they're gone in a few hours. Or they're random follows from offline, and there's just a random huge surge or uptick in these. It's a known issue. There's a lot going on with that, so it seems like they're on top of it. They're trying to ban all of those accounts, and I'm not really sure what they're gonna do to actually I don't know, make sure that they stop, because there's not really much that they can do with the way that Twitch is set up right now. The bots are just so easy. It's just too easy to make the bots and just continuously make just infinite bots. I mean, that's what people are doing right now. I don't know. I don't think it's really that hard, the way that Twitch is set up right now. Probably not difficult. Their usernames kind of gave away that they're bots, but a few are a bit convincing. There are a bunch that are super convincing for me, a lot of them seemed like actual names that somebody picked out, but I'm pretty sure that they just have random generators select names. And they probably have some really weird bot ones with tons of numbers and stuff. I'm not sure that there's much they can do. I've been having major bot issue on Instagram lately too. Yeah, bots are kind of all over on Instagram. It's kind of crappy. Yeah, it's been that way for a while. Once I notice, a bot is, trying to message me though, like I get a lot of bot messages, I just block them. But yeah, the ones that leave a comment, I mean, at least the ones that are leaving a comment are actually increasing your engagement if you reply to it. It's like free engagement. So it does help with the algorithms and it helps boost your content at the very least. But of course you'll get the ones that are like promote it or promote your art, like as if you're gonna be like, okay. But it seems like some people do, because you can actually see that like people are actually like posting their art on those accounts. Like you can actually see like legit art, and it's not that it's like, you know, an illegitimate business. It probably is a thing that like you probably can pay to have them post your art, but that's just it. You'd be a fool to pay somebody to post your art on their account. I don't think that that's right in any capacity. I think that's pretty wrong, personally. On Etsy, I had a few messages that were like that. There was one message that I recall I got from somebody, but I'm pretty sure it was a person that I was speaking to, not a bot. But they messaged me and they said, hey, are you interested in a collaboration? Hey, that sounds pretty interesting. Do you have any more details for me? What kind of collaboration are you thinking? Yeah, so I have a really popular Instagram account. I have 1 million followers. And for only $40, I can post whatever image you want and I can give your plugs. I'm like, bye. I'm like, no thanks. Holy crap. On Etsy, pestering me on Etsy for that. Are you kidding me? $40? $40 for them to repost my art? No thanks. It's so lame. My bot is just spitting out like the Sunla. It's so funny. It's supposed to be triggering another butt response. Butts. Not bots, you guys. Bots? That's an outdated term. We're using butts now. Holy crap. No, my bot is set up so that if you just use the Sunless Love emote on its own, it spits out like a cute little message. And it was supposed to like kind of cause a chain reaction, but it doesn't do that. I'm gonna start calling Nightbot Nightbot. Bots? Old news. That's an old term for the old people. The new term is butts. Get with the program. Butts. Alright. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like holy crap. Anyway. Yeah, so like I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. The butt thing was just so distracting. Holy crap. Yeah, so let's see. I'm making like little ripples in the distance. I don't know if you can see those. Oh yeah, I was talking about bots, not butts. I don't even remember stuff anymore. I am the old person. Guys, I'm almost 30. I'm almost 30. I won't tell you how old I am. If you know me personally, you can like message me, or you might already know, but yeah, like yeah, I'm not giving out my actual like age number here, but I will say I'm getting old. I'm getting old. Same, Ben. Stop it. Ben won't stop calling me a boomer. I'm only a year older than him. Hey, only a year. I am like almost 3 years older than my husband. And he has never called me a boomer, ever. He says that, oh my god, get this though, this doesn't make me feel much better. But earlier, he was like, you'll have to let me know after you become 30, like all the wisdom that you unlock from becoming 30. You'll have to let me know when that time comes. Because it seems like certain wisdom or things that you learn just kind of come with age and can't really necessarily be learned. So he's like, share your wisdom with me, basically share your wisdom with me, old person. And so I'm just like, he didn't say that, but it's just like, wow, I'm feeling old. I have to share my wisdom, my old person wisdom with my husband. Like, oh no. As I sit there stroking my old person beard. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, maybe if you're like an old lady that like gets the facial hair or something. I've heard of that happening to people. But holy crap. Old lady beard. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm still pretty much a child at heart. But I will say that I feel like wisdom comes with experience, and I feel like my husband has way more life experience than I even have, even though he's younger than me, because he's ambitious. He gets around places, he does things, and he just does what he wants. I feel like he is very wise, personally, although there are some things where I feel like he probably could stand to learn a little bit more about certain things. He's actually very, very smart and very wise, and he has a lot of life experience, definitely more than I have. Yeah, so I don't know, but he was saying that, and I will say that that was hilarious, because I know he meant it in the most gentle and kind and proper way, but I still felt so extra old. Like, like, what are you gonna do about it, really, at that point? Like, there's nothing to do about that. This weird little brain coral, I'm just gonna add this, like, weird little pink texture over here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I can't believe Ben called you a boomer. Holy crap. Yeah. So this whole thing, I'm really just winging it. I'm really just winging it. I don't know what I'm doing, but hopefully it turns out the good. We'll see. That's a lot of lights in the sea over there. I think I kind of want to add the pink over here as well. Just kind of go like, Yeah, man, this whole painting is like the weirdest painting I've ever done so far, but I'm really happy because this gives me experience, and I am learning. I am learning so much just from doing this. Like, I am learning so much, and I get to use the UV paints, something I always wanted to do. It's something I've always wanted to try, and it's just so much fun. Add a little bit of the red to the face there, like, kind of like, just kind of add a little bit there. Not a ton, just a bit. Yeah. Learning is good. Do you have plans or ideas for more UV paintings? I do. That's a super good question. So, the next UV painting that I want to do, I want to do UV and / or glow in the dark. It might not just be UV, it might be glow in the dark, the next one. So, this one, it glows under a black light. So this is how you get the night scene. You have to actually have black light shining on it. If all the lights are off, you're really not going to see anything. But in the next painting, for Gems of Inspiration, I kind of want to try something else. I kind of want to use the glowiness, and I want to have a dragon. I want to have a dragon that's holding gems, or that's holding a very glowy gem, and it's just taking in the beauty, the sight of this gem that's glowing and it's reflecting in his eye. And I want it to be surrounded by a cave. I want this painting to be square, perfect square canvas. It's gonna be a smaller painting. It's not as big as this one. Yeah, so it's gonna be a square canvas, and it's going to be holding a gem, and it's going to be backlit by the moon. So you'll see the moon, and then surrounding it is like cave, and then like the cave entrance or exit, just the opening, the cave opening, framing the back. And where it opens out, you'll see the moon and some clouds, like some haze kind of going over. I have a little bit of a sketch of it. So this dragon will just be holding this glowing gem, looking at it endearingly, and the cave will also have some gems, kind of gemstones framing it, and yeah, so I plan to make like a scene with glowing gems and a little bit of glowingness off of the gems onto the dragon, and the moon will also be glowing. Yeah. Sounds like it'll be awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, so that's my plan for Gems of Inspiration. I wanted to kind of symbolize, like, when you see something that you just admire so deeply and purely, that it just kind of lights a fire in your soul and you feel inspired by that thing. For the dragon, it looks very simple. It's a dragon that's just very invested in this gemstone that's very gorgeous. It's lighting a flame in its soul, and it's inspired. I don't know, but I do want it to kind of translate that way for people. So like that feeling that you get when you see something that's just absolutely gorgeous, like a breathtaking view, or maybe just something that just sparks that joy, that just kind of shakes you to your core. Like maybe it's going to be gemstones for some people, so maybe it's gemstones, maybe it's something else. I don't know, breathtaking view, or you're just inspired by something, maybe something that somebody else made or something. It's meant to symbolize and encapsulate and capture that feeling. Sounds like it would be awesome. Well, thank you. I think I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just super excited for that one, because I have felt that feeling a lot, especially since I've been kind of like searching for inspiration from like other artists and stuff like that, and I just really want to capture that feeling for the people who maybe are looking for inspiration, who maybe just want to chase that feeling so that they can get started and work on the things that they want to do. I'm not really sure exactly, but I feel like it has a role to play, and I feel like maybe it can inspire people to get inspired, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, it is a very nice feeling to feel inspired. A lot of times for me, what inspires me are other artists, beautiful views, like just going out and seeing nature. And since we've been camping and doing hikes and stuff like that, I have really taken so much notice to how beautiful nature is and how I haven't really been able to take a really good look at it over the past many years, really. But when we go out there and if we go look at it again, it's just like the old days when my family worked at the ranch, and it was just such a beautiful time. And the views in nature, the mountains, just when you just see beautiful flowers or just fauna, and the way that landscapes look, just naturally, they don't even have to try, it just looks beautiful. And yeah, just let me think, what else inspires me? Other people who talk about things to get motivated and inspired, and people who say very inspirational things. I'm so weak-minded. I get inspired by motivational posters, and I'm talking those really whack, stupid motivational posters that you would see in like schools and stuff up on the walls and things. And people would laugh at those dumb posters, and yeah, they were pretty cheesy sometimes, but I will say that I did actually get motivated from those sometimes. Like, not all the time, genuinely not all the time, but I did get inspired by those types of posters and like the wording and the things that they would say. And I don't even remember what they'd say, but like I remember kind of getting a boost just from looking at them. It's so weird. It's like hard to explain. But like even when they were using dumb characters like freaking Garfield, I still felt inspired. I don't know. I was one of those kids that felt that on the inside but would never dare say it because I didn't want to get bullied. But now I'm behind this camera, so you can't bully me. Oh, anyways. Oh, yeah. I used to follow a few motivation pages on Instagram that had a few cheesy ones here and there. Sometimes they are just cheesy. I mean, what are you gonna do? Such a dork. I'm sorry I subject you guys to this. Sorry, not sorry. They're cheesy, but true. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just need to hear cheesy, corny stuff that is motivational. I mean, if it makes you feel good, who cares, right? Who cares? If it makes you feel good, and if it gets those cogs turning in your head, and if it gets you to act and do something and pick yourself up off the ground, even on the days that are hard, if it helps you just kind of fight the good fight, then who cares? If it does that, there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with being cheesy if it serves some kind of purpose. I mean, so I'm kind of like painting little light flutters now. We're using blue, the blue UV right now. That's what I'm using. And I did a lot of those green over here. They're like really bright green, so I might want to fill in this space with just blue. Yeah. Oh yeah, a bit of blue over here. That's what I'm talking about. It's working. Okay. The blue UV, to me, looks pretty nice. I am so parched, so I might actually take a little bit of a break pretty soon here, because I am thirsty. pour a ton of water. Like, I mean, seriously, I am so parched. I don't know what happened, but like, I feel like I could drink a gallon of water right now. Like, I literally just drank, I like guzzled an entire giant glass of water before starting the stream. And for some reason, I just feel like I could drink another lake or two or something. I don't know what's happening, but I am thirsty. So I'm thinking it's a break time. Break time is 10 minutes. Yes, I know that's a very long time, but it's going to kind of help me like jog myself and get myself more awake, get a bunch of water and hydrate and you know, run around a little bit so that I wake up a little bit more, because boy, it's hard staying awake when you've got just black lights on. I don't know what it is. It feels like nighttime and sleep time in here. I mean, it is nighttime, duh, but you know what I mean. Alright, so I think it's time for a break. I gotta go anyways. My phone is about to die. Hey, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping in, Creative Devil, and thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Birthday witches. That's a new one to add to the list. I like birthday witches. That sounds pretty cool. But night butts and birthday witches. So thank you so much for the kind words and everything like that. Alright, well, I hope you have a super good evening, Creative Devil. Get some rest. Alright. we're back. Officially back. Now I'm sure a lot of people have gone to bed already. And just a sec. So for some reason, the doors in our house are kind of misaligned. I'm not really sure why they're misaligned, but they are. And they keep getting more and more misaligned, like over time. Like for some reason, they're just kind of like not fitting. The doors aren't really fitting right in the door frames, and it's just getting worse over time. I don't know why it's like that. We just bought the house, and it's getting kind of like weird all of a sudden. So that's always nice when the timing just kind of works out that way, right? But I wanted to make sure that the door was fully closed. It wasn't actually fully closed, so I just did that. But yes, I just had a whole bunch of water. I am full of water now, sloshing around. Feels good to be full of water. So anyways, I am painting water, and I'm just going to continue painting water. So yeah, I guess I'm just adding some like blue, just kind of like lights, fluttering lights. Yeah, just trying to make it more convincing, like it's a nighttime ocean theme at night. And everything is just lights. The electric light parade. That's what this is. The electric light parade. Now something about this UV paint, for anybody that's interested in trying this, the UV paint itself, it is very sticky even after it has dried. It still has a little bit of a tack to it, which is mildly unpleasant. Especially if you kind of like rest your hands on it. You know what? It looks like my camera actually died. Give me just a sec, you guys. I didn't realize that this whole time I've been painting and my camera was not fully plugged in, so I'm gonna have to set it up now. We're gonna have to get that started, but at least you guys can still hear me because I have it set so that the mic and the camera are not one and the same. They're two different things, two different components. Yeah, so that definitely, certainly helps. Well, say that does help. Okay. Yeah, alright. That's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera on. I'm gonna turn it on, and then we're going to close and reopen the GoPro app. It's yep, it's still charging. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and connect to the app. So that little baby Sunla and that little chatbot, it's supposed to pick a random username from recent chatters, and it says Sunla looked at username or whoever. I'm just a random person, adoringly. So I thought that would be a fun little thing to add, but for some reason it picked me because I guess because I was the most recent chatter. But that was just hilarious. I honestly cracked up when that happened. Okay. Let's see, other TMP. Okay. Let's try and get it to connect. Okay, Dragon Gate 2, that works. We're gonna try to get it to live stream. Can it do it? Go live. Now let's see. I want to make sure that the thing is centered. It looks like it's centered. It looks like it's okay. I'm gonna put my hand in front of it real quick. Okay, good, good. All right, we are officially live again. Wow, that took some time. Sorry about that, you guys. That was a little bit of a hang up, just a bit. But that's okay. Yep, so we're back, and I'm going to add some more blue into the background. Just kind of get a little bit more of this blue light ripple stuff going on over here. Yep. I wish I had more time during the day to be a viewer on Twitch. I feel like I'm missing out on a lot of people's streams. Trying to follow so many people. It's difficult. It's difficult when during the day. During the day, I'm just like caring for my daughter. And she's my focus and everything. Sometimes I'll see some of my friends streaming, and I feel like crap because I can't come and support. I mean, I guess I could technically go and lurk, but might not really be able to reply. I've done that a few times before, but I don't know how people feel about that. What's the standard on that? Do people really mind lurkers very much? Because I personally don't mind lurkers, and I think lurkers are nice. But I have also heard that some people get a little upset that lurkers lurk and don't contribute to the chat. And it's like, what's to contribute to? You know, you just have a conversation, but not all people really feel that way. Some people get kind of, you know, kind of upset because they probably want to see their chat moving, and maybe it helps with the algorithm on Twitch or something. I don't really know. I do know that it might help people get affiliate faster, because one of the goals I think is like to get 5 chatters chatting at once, which but I mean, if you're already affiliate, then I'm not really sure what it would accomplish. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. I guess it would just be for the algorithm. I don't fully know. But anyways, let's just I don't know. I guess I was just I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about lurking. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Lurking. Like the subject of lurking. I just don't know, like, people get upset that people lurk. I've heard of that, but those people are probably a little bit nuts if they're upset about lurkers. But I want to be able to attend my friends' streams more. Some of them I feel like I could go on, but I could only go on to their streams and be there to lurk. And might not be able to catch everything or hear everything. It makes me feel kind of bad, you know. I don't want to make people feel like I'm not listening, you know. But boy, I don't know. I mean, and there might even be times where I'm not able to listen too. That's the other thing. If I could go on, there's also a chance that I might not even be able to really listen or be dialed in the whole time. And it's not because I don't want to be. It's absolutely because I got other things to do and deal with. It's just how it is. I've got my toddler. And she's a bit of a handful. I say toddler, but she's getting pretty big, man. She's almost 4. That little girl is almost 4 years old. Oh my goodness, I should say I've got to talk up Prospero and Bing Smoko because they got her the sweetest gift when they came over. They got her a little Isabel plush. My daughter, she loves Animal Crossing. Just as I do. She loves Animal Crossing in the same way that I do. And I think it's so sweet that they got her a little Isabel plush. Okay, let's see. How does that look? I'm real dialed in, you guys. Please don't mind me. Alright, it's looking pretty good though. I think I might want to add some of this white on some of the edges. Oh wow. I feel like this is really kind of helping this painting come along. Got some little light flecks over here. I just use little dots. If I just use like little dots, they can kind of like emulate like light, just kind of like the fluttering light, but also the scales. It can kind of like make the joining parts of the water ripples a little bit brighter. Parts where they join together, it's a little bit brighter than the parts where they're just kind of loose. It's a pretty difficult thing to explain. Maybe it's useless to even try, but I'm enjoying myself, so oh well. Okay. I feel like I could add a little bit of white, the areas where the water ripples join. It just makes sense. Okay. Alright, so that's cool. And then I'm going to add some white to this. You know, I haven't played Animal Crossing New Horizons in such a long time. I haven't played it since April, but I've gotta say, I've been having like a real like hankering to play. Like, I don't know what it is, but I really feel like I should be playing. It's been such a long time since I've played it. I do really miss my town. I stopped playing because I'd gotten really busy and, well, my shop was kind of like hard to keep up with, but obviously that time has come and gone. But then I've also been busy with family and stuff and streaming and, well, things aren't always the way that you picture that they will be. I got into Monster Hunter, and when I finally could, that's what I was playing. When I finally could pick up a game again. By that time, I was just playing Monster Hunter, to be honest with you. Yeah, and I got a lot out of Monster Hunter. I haven't finished, or I guess I have finished like the hub quests, and I finished the Allmother quest. I don't really even know what there's left to do. To be honest with you, I don't know what all there is for me to do left. I got to do the quest with well, I don't remember the name of the jet dragon. The one that was the flagship monster of Generations. That one, but I did get to do that one with my brother for Sparrow. Unfortunately, I haven't really done anything beyond that in recent times. Wow, this painting's turning out so wicked and weird. I think I'm gonna make like little dots on the anemone. And it can look a little bit longer, extend upwards. It can look almost like it's just something else, even just in the dark. all these crazy textures, lights, and shadows. Just everything looks so different. Everything looks so different in this lighting. Yes, alright. So I figure I'll use a lot of this white to kind of like separate, or to make like crisper outlines. And yeah. I'm so impressed with my computer right now. It really wasn't running so well before, and with all of the new RAM that I have, I can't stop talking about it. I know, but you gotta understand, from my perspective, I am just so excited about it. You gotta understand I'm excited about it. I am so stoked. Gotta layer on some more of this white over here. Yes, I do. Layer on more white down here, around the eye, and okay. I wonder if I should do kind of like white outlines here. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Let me just check the camera. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. There we are. Let's check the camera again. How's it looking? Okay, actually pretty neat. Okay. Not a bad idea. Kind of adds a little bit more variety in the color and everything. Nice. That's what I shall do then. Can't believe it. I've got the chatbot working. I've got the hand cam working, which I'm not using because I'm an idiot. Sorry guys, I know self-deprecating jokes are kind of what's the word, out of fashion. I need to add some yellow dots over there. nice. Alright, and then I do need to kind of like lighten this piece up a bit. And we're gonna lighten this spot up a bit. Right on. Looking the way that I want it to. Now let me pick what else can I do. There's actually some coral that I haven't even touched yet. So while I continue working on this, I suppose, then I can just kind of start moving over to the coral that I haven't even gotten to yet. And hold on. Alright, so I think that helped out a bit. I think just kind of adding that little touch to the wing there, those little highlights and everything like that. I feel like that was very helpful. Let's put a lid on the white. Put that away for a little bit. I kind of feel like the tube worms up here. I feel like I want to kind of do something with this. Let's try to make something like a wacky pattern out of it. I'm gonna make a little pattern just that kind of goes along the tube worms and creates a bit of dimension to it. So there's one. I'm gonna go over them with some red as well. It's gonna look so weird. Okay, there's two. We're gonna work on our third one. Very quietly now. Sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so quiet and focused. I'm just working on trying to get this coral to look the way that I want it to. Just very focused. Just super focused. That is all. Don't mind me. I'm focused. Alright, and then I'm going to add some red over top of that. And let me think. Not sure. I guess I can just put a lid on the white now, and then I can move on into the red over here. And we're just gonna open up the red, and we're going to start kind of layering it on. cool. Let's take a look at that in the camera. It looks like a thing. It looks weird. But, oh well. Okay, so I think back to blue for now. Back on into blue. I think if I just kind of add some pretty weird textures and lights and stuff like that to these, perhaps I might have a little bit more luck. More luck and make it look a little bit better. Let's see. I feel like the blue helps. I do. Okay. Bioluminescence. The name of biological glowiness. It's kind of crazy when you see that in nature. Things that just glow. They're alive and they glow, be it to attract mates or to be able to see, or to even sometimes attract prey. Sometimes that's the reason that that life glows. There's these rainforest worms. I don't know what they're called, but they live in like tree trunks and things like that. I think it's in the Amazon rainforest. And these larvae, these worms, they're predatory little worms that live in the trunks of trees, and they glow green. They glow very brightly, and they attract prey that way, like other bugs. I think there's something similar to antlions, but they're not actually antlions. I can't remember for the life of me if it's the larva of something or if it's just, that's just how it lives its entire life. I'm not really sure. I can't even remember. But that's an interesting bioluminescent creature. We know of fireflies. Fireflies are bioluminescent. Those things are pretty gosh darn cool. I mean, we take these things for granted, but just nature is amazing. Nature does so much. It's very impressive. Yes. Alright, so let's add some blue to this. Add some blue over here. Cool. And then now it seems like a lot of this stuff is really standing out now. It sort of looks like a mess because now the background glows quite a bit. So I may need to use white and layer it a few times to get the dragon to stand out quite a bit more. I might want to start with blue because blue is a lot like the white, but it's a little more gentle. We're gonna try to lighten up the edges here so that our little guy can stand out from the background quite a bit better. We want him to look like he stands out. Okay. Sorry, I'm so quiet again, you guys. I'm always so quiet. I need to work on that. I'm just super focused. Super focused. Really trying to get this stuff done because I'm just really excited to be so close to that finish line. When you're just really close to the finish line, it's hard to not want to just buckle down and just be in that flow state for a bit. Just absorb it. Just absorb that flow state. I wonder if I was still in touch with my mom, if she had like a shred of just like human decency in her, if she just had it in her for just a little bit, if she would just be proud of what I do and the artwork that I make. There's one thing that I actually like about my mom. It's the fact that she's really into the fantasy stuff as well. She's really into fairies and stuff. And I'm really into dragons. And she really liked that I was really into dragons growing up. It's probably because it reminded me of her being into fairies or whatever. I don't really know. But I like to think that if my mom were a decent human being, that maybe she would be like proud of me and the art that I make. But it's okay though. You know, I like to think that that I make like past me proud of current me. I like to think about kid me versus who I am today. I like to think about how much I've changed and how much I would probably really be looking up to myself as a person if kid me met current me. I like to think that I would impress kid me. That's the goal. I really want to impress Kid Me. Hypothetical, just me and who I was as a child, who had that twinkle in their eye when I said that I wanted to be an artist, when I felt like I just wanted to draw forever. If I impressed Kid Me, that would be really cool. Sure would. Weird thing about these paints is that I think because I'm using these UV paints, I think it would become a mixed medium painting. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that by using paints that are UV, that aren't technically acrylic, this acrylic painting has by default become mixed medium. Ooh, I'm tripping over things. It's always nice. So let's see. I almost just want to call it done. Like I feel like there's just not much left to do. Maybe there is. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'm going to turn the lights on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm not really sure, man. It's difficult. I wanna say that that's probably done. Probably. Alright, so I just layered on a whole bunch of paint and hopefully I didn't ruin the painting, but it's looking about right. It's looking I think kind of like it's supposed to. There are a few things that I feel like I do need to kind of fix with regular acrylic paint, like over here, down here. Possibly that's it. We will have to see. Let's start just using regular acrylics then, and then maybe I can layer the green on top of that after it has dried. But I need to replicate that color. Now that color, I can get it from some cobalt blue. Just a bit of cobalt. Let's see, cobalt blue. Oh my gosh, I just put on a little too much there on my palette. Oops. Oops. Yeah. Dude, alright, nice. Okay. Cobalt blue. Let's mix it with hold on a minute there. Let's get some red on there. How about what kind of red should I use for this? I want to use cadmium. cadmium, System 3 cadmium acrylic. And that's what I'm going to put onto my palette over here. Hey, so I still have my poll open. My poll is still accepting new responses. That poll is it's exciting because it's going to be the determining factor on how I make my content moving forward. It's going to decide whether I stick to one project at a time or if I shift projects. If you have input, please feel free to check that out. Hey, oh my gosh, there's Glenn. How you doing, Psychicles? What's going on, my dude? I am back to the lights on. I just kind of finished up the UV piece. Now I have to kind of go back and fix up and patch up these little areas that I kind of messed up. But let me go ahead and show you in the UV. Just gonna flick these lights back on, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I finished up. We're gonna flick that off, and then I shall show you that this is the night scene. This is where we're at. I hope you're doing well this evening. I'm pretty much almost done, actually. I might wrap it up pretty soon here and just call it done. That would be pretty fun. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah. So I just got finished explaining the poll that I currently have going on and what timing my bot has, which, by the way, my bot actually runs on my computer now. Oh, what's that? RT Mama. Thank you for the follow. I'm skeptical of literally everybody right now because there's so many bots following, but I'm going to think anyways because I'm sure you're a person, unless maybe, are you a bot? I don't know, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Yes, jellyfish. Jellyfish and fish, regular fish. So you might notice that one of those jellyfish is eating this little fish right here. He's prey to jellyfish. He's kind of snarled up in the jellyfish tentacles. You want to see it again? I'll go ahead and show you. We've got a secret jellyfish. Can you see it? Can you see it? He's kind of tangled up in a jellyfish, but you can probably see it with like half regular light, half black light. We're gonna go ahead and turn that black light off and just kind of continue fixing up and patching up all the little areas that I really need to. Let's see what we got here. I kind of need to make a really deep green color. So I kind of muted it a little bit with some red so that it's a little bit less saturated. But we need like a very deep color down here. And I may need to go over that a little bit with some of the green. Just kind of make it look a little bit like there's now let's take a look at it now because I have obscured it. Okay, actually that doesn't look too bad. You can kind of see the seaweed now. Hold on. Take a look at it from the side there. Yeah, that's not too terrible. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. Alright. I do think that I kind of want to make this a little bit darker though, so let's go ahead and use some of that. There. I do. That's some great attention to detail. Well, thank you. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you heaps and tons. Heaps and tons. I do need a little bit of black paint here because we are trying to darken this spot up. And yeah, so we just gotta go over this stuff just a little bit more. So right now I have the black light on and the overhead light on as well. So it's gonna be lit a little bit different from the normal daytime view. So it's gonna be kind of slightly illuminated, although it should be pretty hard to tell. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and make that a little bit darker now. Let's go ahead and flick that off again. All right, not so bad. Okay, and then let me think. There was another spot that was obscured. Right, okay, I remember what I was doing. Over here, I kind of obscured this. Too much of that UV paint is caked on there. It actually looks kind of bad. At least in person it does. So let's see. So do these dragons have names? Do you ever just name them and so on? No, I actually prefer not to name them. I prefer to name the scene. And the reason that I have decided not to name them myself is because I figure when I have the prints and, you know, people buy the prints, something that I noticed with the Twilight Dragon in particular is that a couple of people that bought the print told me that two people told me that they named their dragon. So I kind of want it to be a personable thing. You can kind of make what you want of it. All I do is the visual work, but anything beyond that, you can kind of come up with your own story, come up with your own name, whatever you want to do. It just kind of, I kind of want to give people that freedom. It's almost like, you know, when you would buy like Beanie Babies and they would have a name. It's like, okay, so it's nice that they have a name, but I always wanted to name my own. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird, but I was always disappointed that Beanie Babies had names because I wanted to be the one to name them. The Andyverse. Yeah, so I mean, there could be like lore and stuff like that, and I kind of want to do this where like I might want to tie it all in, and it's all like an alien planet where dragons exist. But beyond that, and like beyond like maybe like a little bit of what they are and like how they live and like what they eat and stuff like that, just a description of the creature itself. Beyond that, I'm not really gonna do too much to say like what their name is or anything like that, personal to the dragon itself. Except for, I do want to make this guy a mama. So he doesn't have a name, but I figured maybe next summer when I can work on like a summer themed painting, perhaps I can make a painting of his mother, and his mother would be a fierce adult dragon. Same thing as this thing, but you know, a mother and a full-grown adult. I'm disappointed Beanie Babies aren't filled with beans. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, when I was a kid, I remember like, you know, thinking, like somebody had mentioned that they had like beans in them. That's why they're called Beanie Babies, or like bean bags. And I was like, beans? So I literally ripped one open, and it's these tiny little white things that are just like little plastic beads that they got everywhere, and I was disappointed as a child. Yeah, I'm not embarrassed to say that I have ripped open Beanie Babies in search of beans, thinking that I would find some literal beans. That was kind of stupid, but you know, I was kind of a stupid child. It's all good though, no worries. I don't care as much anymore. I was only disappointed for a moment. I'm not disappointed anymore, I promise. Forbidden beans. Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you boiled them. If probably become like a soupy plastic mess. You should try it. You in particular. And then eat them and report back to me and tell me. Tell me what a mistake it was. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and flick this light off and we're gonna look at it again. All right, not so bad. Not too bad because I think I'm gonna continue on actually just using the plain acrylics so we can kind of block out that light there. Huh? Very nice. Let's go ahead and work on it. Sound like a crazy person right now. I'm so parched. I don't know what happened, dude, but I'm so thirsty. Like, I drank a whole bunch of water on my little break. I took a little break skis and I had a whole bunch of water. And before starting the stream, I had a whole bunch of water. And then I'm still thirsty. I don't know what's going on. There's something wrong with me. Just ridiculously parched. Ridiculous. Okay, so this is kind of looking a little bit like messy, but also not too bad, I guess. Let me just take a look in the camera view. Actually, I might want to continue. This up here. Let's look at it. Terrible, I guess. Let me just flip this on again. Okay. All right. Oh, and that's what I was gonna do. I was going to kind of like make a crisp line there. All right, let's check this out. Imagine the roots. Imagine the toots if we ate forbidden beans. Will do. How long has this painting taken you? Well, let's see. I haven't done the math yet, but if you want to, feel free. Let me check the stream information. I'm on part 24, and most of the sessions are 3 hours apiece. But not every session has been 3 hours apiece. Some of them have been like 1 hour, like probably 2 of them have been like 1 or 1.5 hours because I wanted to turn in and go to bed. I will say that this is the last session. I'm probably pretty much done with this, but I also, oh, I don't know why. That just kind of bugged me out there for a sec. But I will say that I probably gonna call it a night sorta soon. Somewhat. And then I do think that potentially, if I do finish tonight, unless I want to go one more session on Thursday, I will say that if I finish tonight, then I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday because Thursday requires that I prep the next canvas. And prepping actually takes a few days. Prepping a canvas requires gessoing it, so you have to use like the substance to kind of like coat the canvas, and then it's like a white paint, and then you buff it down. You coat it, you buff it, you coat it, you buff it, and then it makes it a little bit more smooth and a little bit more workable. That way layering and painting on top of it is easier, colors pop, and you don't have to kind of like struggle with trying to get the paint onto the canvas and try and get it into the crevice, like the crevices of the canvas. It makes it really hard to paint on if you don't prep it. So that'll probably be my next few days if I finish this up tonight, which I think is pretty much done. Because I'm good at math. I mean, heck, yeah, I'm not any good at math. I don't keep track of that stuff until I'm done. That's when I kind of check back and actually start keeping track or start looking. Let me see. I just noticed a spot that I kind of wanted to cover up a little bit here. Now let me look back at the camera. All right. Not terrible, I think. Yeah, I want to say that this painting is probably pretty much done. What do you think? I mean, it's just you here right now, so what are you thinking? It looks so odd to me. See, I wonder if some of the cloudiness that comes from the UV paint over top is going to kind of go away when I actually put where is that stuff? I have like a nice clear acrylic. Where's the finish? It's somewhere. I think I might know where it is, and I think it might actually be behind my setup here, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I can't remember where I stowed it away, but I definitely stowed it away somewhere. Oh well. But yeah, I'll probably, once I get that out and find wherever the heck I put that, I'll probably end up doing another varnishing video, just to kind of varnish it and you know, that satisfying varnish like the last painting. I figured if I just get that on camera, I'm sure people will enjoy that. I really like it. I'm not big on blue or the ocean aesthetic, but it's so nice. I love it. Well, thank you. I'm kind of the same way, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not really, like, blue is literally my least favorite color, but this is pretty much all blue. Sorry. This is pretty much all blue. Blue is literally my least favorite color, but it's pretty much all blue. And the ocean thing, I've never really been a big ocean fan, but I had this idea to paint an ocean thing because it's so different from anything that I've ever done. And I want to get better at doing stuff like that and kind of emulating life. Be proud of what you do, Andy. It's ridiculously great. Oh, can't even talk. Well, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I'll catch you later. Take care and be safe. Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. I appreciate you so very much. I hope you have a super awesome night, and I'm honestly probably just gonna wrap it up here anyways. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it a night and say, hey, it's pretty much done, this painting. I mean, what else is there left to do? I feel like if I do any more, I'm just gonna be overworking it, so let's call it done. I'm gonna go ahead and cycle the lights one more time. We're just gonna take a look at this. Let's turn these UV lights back on. All right, lights on. Have a super good night, Glenn. Bye. All right, gonna turn off all of this. We're gonna cycle the lights, do the backlights, just so that I can have all of this on camera so that everybody can see it for the final session, for the final show, for my final act or whatever. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's half lit. Here's half lit. here is full off. Very cool. All right, so that'll be it. Thank you so much for checking everything out, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this series if you've made it this far. Thank you so much for tracking the progress, stopping in and checking it out and rooting for me on this major, massive project. I've sunk so many hours into this, and I am pretty proud of what I've made. It's my first time using UV acrylics, and Gammy's Robin, hi! We've actually finished this up, and I'm wrapping it up here. So, but I'll go ahead and cycle the lights and show you everything that I've done so far. I'm just thanking people for having watched this. It's been quite the long project. The fact that we have made it this far is just, it's just crazy how many sessions we are in on this thing. It's been a lot. It looks awesome. I'm working, just got home. Right on, I'm glad you're home. I remember you said that you're working today. Well, very cool, very cool. I heard we're doing stuff this weekend. I can't wait to see ya. It's gonna be fun. So this is our half lit. And we're gonna go ahead and, so there's our full lit, our half lit, and then this backlight can go off. And there's our final product. I'm so excited about it. All right, super. And yes, and there's my bot, of course. I have that up and running. The really cool thing is this is the last session. It's my birthday. Well, technically not anymore, but 100-day Duolingo streak. So cool. Finishing up this painting, and also this is the first stream with my upgraded RAM. Because I have finished tonight, and this is the very end of this project, Thursday night, I am going to have to skip the stream. I can't stream a painting unless I have actually fully gessoed and prepped a new canvas. So what I will be doing is I'll be getting some footage of varnishing this. So I'm going to varnish this painting, get a nice little time lapse of that. That'll be fun. I'll post that. And yeah, it'll be good. And then it'll be on to the next project. And I'm still gathering poll results right now. I'm looking for answers to... I'll go ahead and link the poll over here. Alright. I think if I do this, it should be automatic, but I could be wrong. There we go. Perfect. So yeah. That should also lead you straight to the poll. I've got a couple of separate links for the poll, and that should work. But yeah, that is kind of an open-ended question. I'm not really sure what exactly to do. If I want to rotate projects, or if I want to start one and finish one and just have the entire thing just a linear progression of one single project. I've gotten a lot of votes on that. I am not really going to spoil the numbers or anything like that, but I will say that it's kind of surprising. I wasn't really expecting the results that I'm getting right now, even though I don't have very many answers, so that could really change literally at any point. So yeah. Definitely, if you haven't already voted, definitely vote. Just check that out and let me know what you think, because the feedback really matters to me. I don't really know what people prefer, if you like the linear progression, or if you kind of want to see a change of scene once in a while. Because this was a very long one. This is, how many sessions? 24 sessions. It's nuts. So many. So many. 2 phases, 24 sessions. So yeah, that's a lot. So I guess we'll call it a night now. We are all done. Have a super good night, Gimme Loves Robin. Thank you so much for being here and popping into the stream and saying hi. Yeah, I'll catch you next time, and I hope to see you this weekend. Bye. Have a super good night. Get some rest.